Right, welcome back, everybody, to Valkyria Chronicles. Gonna continue along the chapter 12, Fight for Brule. We're coming full circle. We left Brule as the Empire invaded. Obviously, there's more after this chapter. This isn't the end of the game by any stretch, but yeah, we're gonna move on to fight. We're gonna retake Brule and go from there. Of course, now with the Isara dead, we need a new tank commander, or a tank driver. And we're gonna get one right now.
Let's begin the strategy meeting. First off, I need to ask. Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
Probably pretty shitty.
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain.
About right.
Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. I can't believe she's really gone.
Yeah, I get that.
I see. Nevertheless, you have new orders. I sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op and received full clearance. The Gallian militia's next task is to liberate a small border town called Brule. The regiment will surround the area while your squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I wonder if this is a I don't know enough about military to know if this is a conflict of interest because they're from Brule.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
Guess who it is?
I'll do the best I can.
It's me, Kreese!
Kreese.
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
7.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off. I'm still nowhere near as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best.
Thank you, anime.
Thank you, Kreese.
That concludes our meeting. I look forward to good news from Brule. Dismissed.
That's interesting. Even though I kind of knew that, having played through the game, I already knew that this was coming. It does sort of seem odd that, you know, of all the people that you've met so far, that he'd be the tank. Well, I guess there's weirder people. I guess if the fucking
what comes next, Maximilian?
Shit, what's her name?
Looking very good these days.
Miss Elliot were to become your tank commander, that'd be even weirder.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories, and most of Gallia with them. Their struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Yeah, he's pretty pissed.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces.
Yes. Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain. Silvaria, the time has come to show these rubes your power.
Sir,
We're gonna bring out the big gun.
by my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will
I'm
bow
not just
before
talking
you.
about her boobs.
I believe it. They won't last long once you get serious.
Yeah, I mean, you're
And
wielding
that's good news for me.
magic in a
Prospects for
world
Thierry's
that doesn't have any
reinstatement.
magic.
Once we conquer Gallia, you shall have independence for your homeland, Jaeger. But until then, you have no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I'd be very
I'm well
concerned
aware
if I was
this.
Jaeger about
Fate of
being
the Empire is
double-crossed.
No concern of mine. But
He
Maximilian,
promises you independence
will
for your
be
nation,
victorious.
but we're invading a
The
small
only reason
nation
I'm fighting this
in
war.
order to add them to the Empire. So, I mean, what are you going to be? At very best, you're going to be a puppet state. At very worst, he's lying to you and you're never going to get your freedom.
We're back. Back to where it all started.
It's been 5 months since we left Brule.
Yep. Looks like shit still.
All but one of us is back to make this home again.
Yep. Sara's dead.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Brule. She wanted us to remember why we're fighting.
I suppose.
Help us get past Isara's death. For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
We're gonna do a little side mission here where we revisit the temple, because Vadio gotta revisit the temple we just were at.
Back again. I had to return one more time.
Imagine as an archaeologist you were to return to a place like this more than just once.
Saw last time. No matter what I try, the door won't open anymore. What was written on those walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering.
I would imagine.
It began, "Welcome, Sister Valkyria." Did they hide the truth from all but their own? The door won't let me in. Given what's on the walls, maybe it opens only for the Valkyrie.
Yep.
Maximilian got through, but he had Valkyria with him.
Correct.
She must have opened it for him.
Correct.
But wait. The door was closed when we first arrived. Then we... The one
Yeah, there was only 3 of you at the time. There was you, and Welkin, and Alicia. And it appears that Valkyrie, as in Greek mythology, are only women. That really only leaves one explanation as to why this happened.
But there's no other explanation.
That's correct. Well, I suppose there's a possibility that Welkin could be a Valkyrian blood in him. I have to imagine, would have to be female in order to wield a Valkyrian lance. So, it only leaves Alicia.
What should I do?
I'm sure you'll think of something, Faudio.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
Operation complete. Entrance, defensive position throughout Central Borough, Windmill Plaza, spots have a location, cut a path into the town center. Be aware there's lots of snipers. Objective, occupy the enemy Benny's camp over here. Expect the fighting along the main street to be exceptionally fierce. Also have information to suggest they place snipers in various key positions. They're everywhere. Let me tell you what. If you don't see anyone in the immediate area, maybe still open a sniper fire. Be careful where you stop. There's a little too on the nose there, buddy. With most recent thing that happened to Alicia, you know. So I suppose she could have been shot by... I don't really indicate how exactly she got shot. She could have been shot by a scout. You know. Could have been a sniper or a scout, or unlikely a stormtrooper, as you would have heard multiple bullets being fired. We're going to gather up some people. Mainly what we're interested in is Alicia. Obviously the Edelweiss doesn't get a choice of not being there, but I'm loading up like we're going to do this mission regularly. Need lots of scouts, a couple stormtroopers to help you through some tough areas, but you can pretty much do this with just...
We're taking back our homies! Squad 7, move out!
You can do this pretty much with just the Edelweiss and Alicia. If you put you have to put a smoke grenade in the right area.
Here we are. Sorry, but I'm a little scared.
First time on the battlefield, yeah, no shit.
This is your first time out in battle, isn't it? Kreese, combat is always a scary thing. I don't think anyone should ever forget that. I feel like getting used to the horror of war means losing hope.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay then, let's begin. Everybody, watch out for enemy...
I remember watching a documentary on tanks, just sort of the evolution of tanks from, you know, their earliest creation, you know, the earliest versions in World War I, up to sort of a more modern look at the, you know, the tanks as of, let's just say, documentary style. We'll say 2020 or 2010, about the time that documentary was made. And they had interviewed some German tank. I don't know if they were commanders or if they were just, you know, drivers, gunnery men, etc. But they talked about, you know, even when they would go, they were in a tank, and even as they would go into a battle, you know, they were still, you know, still very afraid, you know, to be there, because you never know when, you know, you're fighting that you're not going to get hit by a round, or they hit, I don't know, bear with me, I don't know a lot about tanks, but, you know, essentially your tank gets hit and you get essentially trapped inside the tank and, you know, burned alive or what have you. And they had very primitive radios, I guess is how I should put it, where, you know, you would hear what the other tank commanders would do, and sometimes, you know, they would get blown up or set on fire or something, and you would just listen to these guys screaming through your headset, and there's not really a way to turn off or mute them. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of take down the guys that are in front of us. A lot of the snipers were taken out here. Oh, that was unfortunate. I was gonna say are more or less unnecessary. If you follow the main, strategy for this mission, it should only take one turn, which is just Edelweiss moves up, Edelweiss puts smoke down, Alicia moves up along the left side, avoiding enemies. Alicia takes out the 2 or 3 guys that really need to go bye-bye, and then that's sort of it. Goodbye.
Nothing personal.
So you can ignore a lot of the snipers you see. You can ignore...
Sweet dreams.
You know, you're using primarily Alicia to move up as quickly and as efficiently along the left side as you can, trying to avoid, there's a couple, well, obviously there's stormtroopers, but I was thinking more along the lines of like, like there might be some machine guns that need to be taken care of, so, and of course those tanks up there, as you can see, what you want to do, of course, is get out of their way, because if you don't, they're going to make your life a living hell. Because they'll machine gun you to death as you try to pass them.
I'm so on it.
Like I said, we're sort of taking a long way around on this. That'll work. Even though snipers can't actually attack you while you're moving, like the scouts and the stormtroopers can, I don't really want to leave them alive either, because 2 turns is pretty much all they need to take out any individual guy on your team. Except a tank, I guess. But
Here I go.
so I've been using a lot of, as you can see, my other snipers. I haven't been, or snipers, my other units, scouts. More than I probably should be using them right now. I'm just sort of concerned that I don't want to push... I don't want to push Alicia too far up the road and then find out that she can't make it all the way to the headquarters, the enemy base, that is. And just be like, oh, well, I sent Alicia to die, essentially. So we're actually going to... We're actually going to activate the plan here in about a turn. Now that we've got most of the snipers taken care of here, we should be able to actually execute the plan, which is move up, put some smoke down, and then Yeah, you stay behind the sandbags, honey. I don't need you to die. You're really strong, but you're also very weak.
Entering combat.
Alright, yep, we're moving up. There is some tank mines there that I have to be aware of. Though tank mines aren't quite like probably real tank mines, which are designed to blow up the tank from underneath. These just kind of do mostly damage to your
Now.
mainly to your treads. Doesn't really seem to do a lot of damage to your actual tank itself. I guess we're gonna not. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring you up. We're gonna take care of the mines that are in front of the tank, and then we'll execute the whole of the plan on the next turn. So I do need to try to hide our guys behind wherever, tank, what have you. That's too far away. If I were to perfectly shoot each one of these guys, it's just not going to happen. So yeah, I gotta get her behind my tank.
If you're in danger, try hiding behind a tank.
That should be good. Yep, Alicia, we're gonna move you up around. Get around to where Edelweiss is right now, but we'll see.
All troops advance. Try to use those smoke rounds effectively.
Now, there doesn't appear to be anything here, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna have to hide Alicia because I'm not gonna be able to get past that tank there. I might be able to scoot off to the right-hand side, but I don't think that's. There are some guys hiding in a small base, whatever you want to call that area off to the side here. So kind of don't want to end up in their space. Is all. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide you here. I don't need any surprises or problems. And then we could probably just pass out this last turn, but I'm gonna use it, I think. Particularly if I could move Cherry up, that'd be sweet.
Just watch this.
Yeah, a little bit of damage. A little bit of baby damage. So he's hiding behind a tank and a sandbag. So let's see how this goes for Largo. I'm guessing he'll be okay.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, bullshit. But I mean, there was actually more than one sniper up there, so she was pretty much dead, as I did not get her behind the Edelweiss.
Damage minimal.
Oh, now the Edelweiss needs some repairs. Great. Not a ton, obviously, but enough that I kind of wish I still had my mechanic alive.
Here we go.
Alright, let's put down some smoke rounds and we'll finish this level off.
Fire!
Put the smoke down, yee. And then we'll bring Alicia through, maybe Cherry,
It's time to claim your home.
just so we can get a bunch of guys on the left side to start. I don't know if dealing with the guys on the right is the right answer to this. I think I just kind of want to evade them more than anything. Take them out, not deal with them, whatever. Medic! Come save my engineer.
Try to use those smoke rounds effectively.
Kaboom.
Moving out.
Run.
Think you can stop me?
Not great for Alicia, unfortunately. I wish that would have actually hit that guy. Oh, well, never mind. No damage to either one of us. Did hit the guy behind me, so I guess that's a blessing. Mixed blessing.
Ha! Leave it to me. Spotted an enemy.
So this is the left side, which I should have gone off to.
Enemy found.
Bye-bye, tank.
So dodging's no fair, okay?
Yeah, the tank's not going to duck down underneath my shot. It's gone.
Like, duh.
Good.
There's a couple other people that are going to be dead here in a second. They're up here, I mean.
Here we go!
Let's go, tank. Danger close. I think she ducked underneath that. It was good.
Up this pace. It's time to claim.
Alright, at least she should be able to move up now because there's just the one gun in front of you. Or like an artillery, I guess. Heavy AT gun. So it is an anti-tank gun. I think there's one or two more. Sometimes the Gatling gun can be a little bit hard to discern from a anti-tank gun. They both have the same front or near same front. End end of turn. So it's probably got about another 5 minutes or so.
I'm so on it.
Boing, boing, boing.
Dodging's no fair, okay?
So this weapon is super good against these guys because they're considered armored. I believe they're considered armored.
Duh.
So the fact that she cuts through both human and armor just makes it super good. Either way.
I'm so on it. I'm like wilting here.
Oh my god, don't do that. So I need to shoot him 7 times. I'm sorry, I need to shoot him 6 times with 7 shots. So that he can blow up. And then there's gonna be, what, another guy? Oh no, never mind.
Leave it to me.
We're out of guys, we're actually just gonna capture now. Bye-bye.
So dodging's no fair, okay?
I'm not sure he's gonna, again, I don't think he can duck this.
Can to minimize casualties.
And that should be the episode.
Like, duh.
Or the mission, that is. Complete.
We've done it! We've occupied the enemy's primary base!
Hooray!
Great! That's excellent! Kreese, I'm proud of you.
You barely did anything, but I'm proud of you.
Sir, I still can't hold a candle to Isara, but I did what I could.
Nice humble brag.
Zis. Home is finally home again. And your Edelweiss is alive and well and in good hands. You can rest easy.
I get a B because they expected me to recapture Brule in the first turn. Bullshit. I wonder what that is. Like new tank treads, but I can't tell. Where can I tell how big the fucking block is that they want me to install? And they fixed the windmill fast.
Well, that's it, Welkin. No sign of the enemy here either. I searched all over. Looks like they've cleared out of Brule.
That's good. We've finally recovered possession of our old homestead.
Hooray.
Yeah. But if Isara saw it as it is now,
I think she'd feel sad.
she'd feel sad. I mean, look at it. Empty of all the people who lived here, the mill just barely standing.
Bad.
Huh?
Also, I still don't like that bib thing you have on you.
Welkin?
You're literally the only character in the game that has this.
What is it? What do you see?
The lion's paw you planted.
A lion's paw.
Is it the same one?
Mm-hmm. It's the flower that you planted that day. When we'd first met each other. It took root and grew in this soil. And now it's flourishing.
I bet they could do that in 5 months if it was a fast summer grower.
Remember what you said? That there's more going on in this world than just people killing people?
Also, God's killing
There are
people.
new lives all around. New things being born, even in the middle of war.
I was right. And if I let myself get depressed, well, Isara wouldn't want that. Once this war's over and we come home, we'll just have to rebuild it. We'll rebuild all of it. Every last building.
Oh, don't cry.
Yes, we will. And we'll show Martha's little boy.
Who's
We'll show him
5
the
months
town
at this
where he was
point?
born.